Hello, I'm Andi, and I'm going to read to you a tarot monthly horoscope for May 2018, and this is for you coming from Pisces. So let me shuffle my Kabbalistic tarot cards, and the first card that I'm going to pull will be to do for your first 15 days of month of May. Let's start with your romance area for you coming from Pisces. And it is a pretty good card that I've pulled for you. So if you find a new romance in the first 15 days of May, it's going to be a very good one. It's going to provide plenty of contacts and enable you to help you in all other areas of your life as well. So it's a huge, nice contact you will make in the first 15 days, and definitely accept it because it provides plenty of support for you. If you have an ongoing romance, it's going to be very good. You can build and build on it in the first 15 days. Sharing a car, buying it together, sharing an apartment, buying it together. All these nice things of expanding your interest in each other is also there. So there's a huge bonding going on in the area of romance for you in the first 15 days. If you're married, you will also be very lucky. Many solutions are found. It's a very peaceful card. I like to use Kabbalistic tarot cards because they show planetary signs and they show zodiac signs and things like that. It makes it easier for me to read. And this is a wonderful card for romance and for marriage areas. The long-term marriage can be built a lot on what happens in the first 15 days of May. And the signs on this show that cooperation and help and a development of a lot of understanding can be made possible. So go out together, go out to lovely places to dine, go out to eat here and there. And that always helps the understanding because it's always the atmosphere of areas that you want to be nice. So do all that. If you are married, it's going to be also a very interesting card because there can be new additions to your family. So good news like that can be had in the first 15 days of May. And your marriage area, there's so much bonding here. In terms of percentage, I will say that you've got 70% to your favor. So good to discuss things, good to be together, and you will see that whatever you want, you can get from your marriage partner. Let's talk of the area of job. Now, your job is going to get very good news about something or another, a promotion, a change of department maybe, and whatever you asked for earlier, you're going to see it happen for you in the first 15 days. So show that you are going to work very hard. Focus on what you are doing. Show that you can do things very well. These are the things that you can build on in the first 15 days to get you the advantage and get you what you want. Give it your best. If you are in business, yes, by all means, go and chase for new businesses if you want. For you coming from Pisces, I can see that plenty of good energy. It's almost a perfect form of energy for business. And he says every door you knock on will open for you. And so chase for the areas that you've been dreaming of, that you want to do business, or the partnerships in business, or the new lines of agencies or whatever. If you don't try, you won't know. Try your hardest in this first 15 days and you'll get some wonderful, wonderful news. If you are in the business area, there will also be many chances of expansion. So a good time to talk to your bank manager. These first 15 days are very lucky and you'll always get the positive, some kind of feedback. Okay? Now, I want to talk to you about the second half of the month, and this card will talk about that for you coming from Pisces. And this is a terrible, terrible card. All that wonderfulness of the first 15 days seems to just fizzle away. So you've got in the first 15 days to get things done and put them under lock and key and all chopped and signed. Make the deal complete, because when you move slowly when you are in the last 15 days and you still move on day by day, things are getting worse and worse. If you find a new romance in the last 15 days, it will be a very troubled one, bringing you plenty of difficulties. And should you take it, it's so bad that I would say think twice before accepting it. And if you accept it, just disappointment and disappointment will come. If you have an ongoing romance, it's going to become very weak. And this weakness gets you down. This is a card of depression as well. There are planetary signs and zodiac signs. Kabbalistic cards have that. And these signs all show defeat. So whatever you try your best to do in the last 15 days, you can be defeated in the area of romance. So if you really want that romance very much, it's you who is listening to me, back off. Don't want to show aggression. Never mind if you are told things you don't want to hear. Just calm down, let the days pass. Otherwise, even a breakup is possible. It's that bad, this card. And if you are married, you'll have to be very cautious that something said, something done can go out of hand. And even if you discover something you don't like about your marriage partner or what may have happened, and if you value the marriage, disregard it. If you try to bring it up in the last 15 days, no solutions will be found. It is only back and forth trouble. So leave it to the next month and then bring them up. So you need to even swallow your pride in the last 15 days if you want to keep your marriage even. Otherwise, it gets very lopsided and you'll have a big problem. Now let's talk about job. Your job is just not secure at all. You may make mistakes. You may say the wrong thing. And you may just get into trouble more than knee deep. And it will handicap you. And you will see your bosses or superiors or managers or even colleagues just turn against you. It's that bad. So be careful. Don't get into an argument, because an argument makes you say things that later on you will regret. So a job is really at risk. Be careful. In business, you have no business to go into new areas. Stick to what you know and be careful about. Losses can mount very fast, the cards say. Is money out all the way. And decisions made will be wrong. Planning will be wrong. Communication will be wrong. So it's that bad a card in the last 15 days for you if you are in business. Being played out, being let down, being cheated, all this is shown here. So stick to what you know, stick to what you have control over, and just keep going. It's only 15 days after all. Don't be in a hurry. Wait till the next month. We will see how that happens. But for these last 15 days, if you try to get into new areas or things that you don't know, you will be knocked out very fast. Okay? So business really, really bad. Now I'm going to give you your lucky dates, D-A-T-E-S, lucky dates, for the month of May for you coming from Pisces. And the days and the dates that I've chosen are the 2nd, 11th, 20th and 29th. During these 4 days and nights, your best planets are allowed to move in, because you need some relief. You cannot have every day going against you. It's too much. So the 2nd, 11th, 20th, 29th is waiting to give you solutions, whether in romance, in marriage, whether in job, in business, whether finances, anything. So bookmark these dates, and when these dates come, contact who you think can help you, and the help will come. If you are thinking of making changes in any area of your life, then do them on the 2nd, 11th, 20th or 29th, or at least make your decision then. Now, your lucky ages. The lucky ages for this month I've chosen are, if you happen to be the ages of 20 or 29 or 38 or 47 or 56 or even 65 or 74. Well, you're going to be one very lucky person, and you are going to be able to get things right one way or another. Now, if you are not of these ages, don't panic. It just means that you'll have to visit me through Skype, and we'll have a 90-minute session, and I'll tackle your next 7, 8, 9 years in all areas of your life. And that'll be based on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms. Palms are very special and exclusive to you. And with all that information, I will be able to let you know exactly what you should do and what you shouldn't do, age by age, calendar year by calendar year, in every area of your life. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, leave me a message, send me an email, and let's make the contact and get together. Until then, thank you and good luck.